Yeah, that's fine. Ready, Skin Man?
And now, Mike Pence eats cereal.
Sucking on a chili dog, 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 sucking on
green bean casserole.
Wrap the cheese around the banana and eat right away. It's very good.
Put his glasses on. Put on his glasses.
Holy dog shit! Texas, only steers and queers come from Texas.
And make love good.
Look at this.
I wish one of your guys had children so I could kick them in their fucking head or stomp on their testicles so you could feel my pain, because that's the pain I have.
Yeah, his fingers are all covered in mud.
Mudslide. Come on, baby, don't be shy. This mudslide was made for you and I. Strawberry, wild cherry, here we go. Reese's got a finger and Oreo.
Manchete don't take.
Long,
Yeah, I like it. You can come over to my house and fuck my sister.
Burrito tastes like kissing smoothie.
Also, if you have a telescope, Uranus is visible too, just near the. Did I say that near near the horizon?
Wow.
What do you want to know? Come on, or I'm going to go in now. So if you don't, what doesn't matter which one run. There'll be a quarterback that'll be named next week. That'll be the starter. There's three quarterbacks in this football team. Whichever one starts. Whichever ones don't, we'll back them up.
You are
Period. Cut
fucking
and dry.
piece of
It's
shit.
nobody's concern but ours. Nobody's. Next.
Injuries from the game.
Talk to the trainer.
Next.
Next.
Yeah.
Mike, why are you in such a bad mood?
What do you care?
Good.
He talks
Okay.
like a fine too.
Dude, that grilled stuffed burrito is huge.
Huge.
This show is like a middle school dance. Things might get a little sticky.
The whole world is connected now. It's all connected by Bill Gates and that Rain Man Zuckerberg. He and his Jews have connected the whole world, and now they're toppling regimes. And Egypt and Japan and the Jews.
Sorry, I'm white. I'm sorry, I'm male. Why? Why am I a monster?
Can't we all just get along?
At the Red House Furniture.
We can.
at the Red House.
I'm Richard, a.k.a. Big Head. I work at the Red House, and I'm black. I like pumping iron and pumping furniture into people's homes.
I'm Johnny, a.k.a. T-Engage. I work at the Red House and I'm white. I like deer hunting, bass fishing, and extending credit to all people.
At the Red House.
In my mind, I'm never going to die in no ghetto. Absolutely never. If a man turns around and punches me in the head, the fight's on. If he cuts me, the fight's on. If I'm shot, the fight is on. I'm not losing no fight to no scumbag out there in no ghetto. Period. That's it. No son of a bitch out there is going to get me. The only way he gets me is cut my head off, and I mean that.
Well, in Wichita, Kansas.
Push the button. And I feel fine. Capsule is turning around.
Well, Sarah, some people heard it, some saw it, but the big question is, what is it?
Those guys from Wichita.
The loud boom, Wichita police say, was not an explosion.
It's those guys from Wichita.
Some say it sounded like a bomb.
It's those guys from Wichita.
One thing that is clear, the loud noise heard by many. In Wichita,
Those guys from Wichita.
I'm over here though.
It's those guys from Wichita.
Ladies and gentlemen, up in the corner, he's just back from Texas. It's Skin Man!
Hello, perverts. Thanks for taking a break from shopping on AntiqueDildos.com to listen to the show. We are those guys from Wichita. And now here to hang brain, it's Conrad in Mexico.
Yeah, I love that site.
I do love that site.
AntiqueDildos.com.
It's really good deals. Really great deals.
Buy one, get one.
Yep, that's BOGO.
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 YOLO BOGO.
Is that a walrus tusk?
Jinx, show me a kill.
I guess so.
All right, buddy.
Speaking of people that owe people cokes, there's a table builder to my left that owes us all around. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Andy.
Oh, that's Andy, yeah.
I thought I was the builder. Now he's the builder.
He's the builder.
This is confusing.
Yeah.
Filled with the
It
room
looks like
full of carpenters.
He's going to be coaching.
You guys are lucky I left that desk.
That's whoop.
I thought you were bringing it down. That was
Should have brought it down
part of the
here,
show now. Bring
Could
the
have put
desk
it
like
up
that.
there. Sold them right next to Rush Limbaugh.
What'd you do on the desktop? Not the computer. The
lacquer? More of a lacquer,
lacquer
or stain?
or
No, just paint. All right, paint. Rust-Oleum?
Just sand
Good
it or
brand.
Epoxy paint.
Did you resin it?
No.
say you could have resined
No
it.
resin.
You could have resined it.
Not
Should've
yet. A
resined it.
lifelong
Not yet.
texture.
You could have resined it. Speaking of
Have you ever
resin,
heard of resin?
I would have liked it better. I mean, I like it just fine now. It's an awesome
Pictures doesn't
table.
show it. It
Like
does-
6
it does
inches
have
deep on the table.
jack rag holder
Put
underneath.
stuff in
Okay.
there.
I would like a few more pictures
Yeah.
next time,
Yeah.
not just
More
one of
detailed.
straight
more,
on.
Yeah, more detailed.
There's a lot of
pictures.
work that went into that, and we'd like to see all of
For
it.
sure.
Through the process would be nice. You
No,
know?
that's true.
That's true.
So tear
Like
it
a,
back down and start
like a
over.
timeline, really.
Yeah, I'd like to see what you painted. You know, like what was your attire when you painted? Did you have a long shirt on?
This.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's not bad for painter.
When he cleans toilets, he wears his long shirt
Okay,
for you.
thank
Yeah,
you.
wears his
thank
button
you.
up when he cleans toilets. Let's wipe the turds out. Speaking of wiping turds out, this guy does it for a living. But he looks good doing it. It's Smoothie.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know where you're going on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of kids, and you're a
Yeah,
turd kind of
Yeah,
wiping
you've called your coworkers
Kinda-
turds before.
Spent
Smack
the-
people around,
Yeah.
hitman sort of thing.
Yeah, called everybody around you turds. All the people you do podcasts with.
You know me.
Turds.
You big turd.
You big turd.
Little
Get
turd-
outta here.
Turd heads. Some turds.
Yeah.
How are you? How are you, Smoothie?
I'm doing all right.
I'm liking the new, I don't know what look you're going for here.
Trayvon? More of a hoodie situation. I don't know.
He's trying to adapt.
That's who I thought.
It's chilly out there, man.
I know.
Well,
got the
yeah,
hat on.
I understand the eagle. The
Did you
Eagle
ride the
Pride, but
bike? Did you ride the
No.
bike? Oh,
I got the Marmot hat on, man. Where'd you get that at?
It's a hat, man.
You've never worn a hat before.
that's true.
This is my latest hat. Do you like it?
It is nice.
I do like it, but it's,
Trucker cap.
I don't know.
What's
Well,
Marmot?
it's not you.
What do you mean it's not me?
Is Marmot an applesauce? What is it?
It's
Yeah,
like
it is an applesauce.
outdoors equipment.
Okay,
Is that
so
what
it's
the-
Outdoor applesauce.
outdoor applesauce. So
it's
it's a hat.
the new North Face.
I was gonna say it's like
Face.
North Face or
Yeah, but North
Columbia.
Face. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
dog. You
sold
rocking
out.
the new Marmots, man?
Well, not yet.
I got some
am
Marmot
now.
boots on the
Going
way,
to.
bud.
Yeah. I got them on antiquedildos.com.
Yep. Softly used.
They're comfortable.
They are.
They are. I can hike a trail.
It's like walking on a
Somebody that's
bunch
been uncomfortable all evening. It's Coach Casey.
of- Oh yeah, that's true.
Uncomfortable for the past year. Coach Casey.
Looking good though. You look
Thanks.
great.
Thanks.
I don't know if he's going to reciprocate with I feel great. I don't think he's going to say that.
You know what? He
I
was
feel
telling a story.
better.
He was telling a story
That's
before
all
the
that matters.
show about him going. He's got to go up to Kansas City next week, and I think that's
Lucky.
good. I think that's going to do him some good.
But he was making it sound like a drag.
I
man.
know. I know. Well, but his life right now has been a drag.
I have to leave my PlayStation. I guess I could bring it.
Bring it. Case
Going
it up.
drag racing?
I'm
I
good
don't-
now. I'm happy. I'm just going to be in the room jerking off and playing
I know.
PlayStation. Never
They've got 'em
mind.
there.
I'm
bud.
happy.
They've got.
Knock,
yes,
knock.
you should
There's a
be
Best
happy.
Buy there.
I'm thinking about going with you.
Bring it.
What if me and Conrad showed up at your door with like a Domino's pizza and some sweet games, maybe those movies? We finally get
PlayStation
to-
2 here.
What's
I'd
up?
have my normal hotel
Twisted
attire
Metal.
on when I'm alone. I'd
Lots
be
of
naked and
tissues.
I'd be ready for you.
Nice.
Actually, I usually wear like some shorts in case some shit happens.
At a hotel?
Time to squash
What?
that beef.
Hotel, you go, moment you walk in naked, right?
No,
Yeah,
I got to put like some shorts, but
I
just shorts.
pop
Like,
open the
I do
drapes, get
sports
naked.
shorts with no underwear.
Check it.
I
You gotta be careful those days.
I'll be
That
fully
pilot,
dressed.
you remember that story? That
I don't
pilot
even
got
like to
arrested.
fully undress in them because I'm so scared of bed bugs. I actually at night,
Scared of bed bugs.
yeah, I tape up.
You got
like,
way more bugs here than
Yeah,
you would at a
that's true.
hotel.
for sure.
That's true.
We
Just
bomb-
regular bugs.
we bomb once a week.
That's true.
Would not surprise me
That's
if that
true.
was true.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
Marriott does it twice a week, so you're
you
fine.
should be fine. Are you going to Ramada,
Days
Marriott?
in, days in.
No, I think I'm staying at Suites Weekly.
Okay.
I signed up for that, but
That's
never won.
No, I don't.
Waiting
It's,
for that big check.
Some
I
weird,
honestly don't know
weird
what
people.
it is. It's an embassy, I think.
It's a chocolate wet.
You left out Embassy
Yeah.
Suites.
Embassy Suites.
Fuck me. That's nice.
Top
Lap
dog.
of luxury, man.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be a La Quinta.
They got an indoor.
I was
oh
hoping
my
for
God.
La Quinta.
Yeah, indoor
Well,
pool,
yeah,
bagel
we,
bar.
we should ask the world traveler because he stays in the motels,
Rank it.
hotels all the
Embassy, La
time.
Quinta,
Where are you at?
Marriott.
It just depends the city though, because like the La
Sheridan.
Quintas in Texas suck. You get a La Quinta in other places, they're freaking great.
True.
Well, everything's better in Texas, bud. We
No,
know
I
that.
stayed at one in Dallas. It was
Except podcast.
it was 2 across the street from them. Like, okay, I'm gonna stay at that La Quinta. Dude, I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah.
that
It was-
bad?
Oh my
On
god.
the wrong side of
No.
the tracks, man.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't do that.
That's down on Martin Luther King Boulevard.
I mean,
bud.
they were like, you lift
What's
up the
up,
bed. And
Prozac?
it was like
It's down on Ninth Street.
Yeah,
pre-cut out to hide your gun when you're in.
yeah. I stayed at a Days Inn
They
on
don't
Chauvin Street.
They don't hide guns in Texas. They wear them on their goddamn hip
Wow.
like an American.
I stayed at a Holiday Inn at Bagger Street.
Stayed down at a Holiday Inn on Fagger. Oh, I hope you survive. I hope it's a nice hotel.
Zach, how's the cat? Everything? Get us an update there.
Oh, Zach's on there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Zach, tell us how your cat is, man.
Prozac, yeah.
Before we get started with the show,
Not that Skin Man's not a pro. He's
Yes.
just
up in the corner. Skin Man, you got a limerick for us?
Yeah, let's
I
do that.
do.
All right, we'll do that.
Here's to a grand time at Eden and Josh's wedding with various stories. You would have to hire someone to categorize them to an inventory. It was like a small family reunion, but we weren't judged because we didn't have to go to communion. And who knew? A great way to get to know someone is playing categories.
no.
Yeah,
overrated.
categories.
Yeah. That's
It
gross,
got-
man.
It
That's
got
fucking-
way
that's
out of
gross.
control.
That stuff's been in there for
What?
3 years, man.
That can't be healthy.
Yeah. Ugh.
That's how you crush a Kool-Aid. That's how you do it. That's how you suck down a Kool-Aid.
That's gross, man.
Is that from the Golfing for God?
Yeah.
Vintage.
Yeah.
That is vintage Kool-Aid right there.
It's been spiced.
There's a 2019 blueberry Kool-Aid.
Berry Kool-Aid. Welcome to the show, everybody. This is Those Guys from Wichita. Today is April 21st, 2021, the year of our Lord.
Ding ding.
Thank you,
dong,
sir.
dong, man.
Ding dong. If you're listening to us live, thank you. You're listening to us on Podbean Live, flicking the bean. If you're watching our big dumb waterheads, you're watching us on all kinds of social media platforms, and we appreciate your patronage. Speaking of patronage, if you want to watch the second hour of the show, pretty simple. You got a credit card, dog?
Yeah,
You got Apple Pay?
Everybody does.
You got
yeah.
everything? You got a
Yep.
phone?
Mhm.
You got PayPal? You got Venmo?
Yep.
Get up on that Patreon.
Got-
Patreon.com
got
/Those
Bitcoin.
Guys from Wichita. We do an extra hour of the show every week, plus all the other shows that we've ever done, which is like, I don't have like an accountant to count them for me,
4
but
trillion.
4 trillion
Yeah.
shows. So
Something like
they all suck, but
Yeah,
you
they're
can listen to
horrible.
them.
But yeah,
Laugh at them. Laugh at us sucking.
please do.
That's what we would appreciate. We got Down on Fagger, but that's going to be on the bonus show. We got
Okay.
the new smash banger, club banger, Down on Fagger.
Yeah.
So if you do want to hear that song, I posted a picture of the street we'll be referring to on social media.
I'll see if I can bring it up.
Yeah. So we're not making it up. We're not making it up. The street exists and the
Right.
song
Fager.
writes itself. What's that?
It's Fager.
Well, we got
I
the
mean-
picture for proof,
Yeah,
Your Honor. It's Down on Fagger, and it's a club banger. So we'll get to that later. I got a lot of stuff going on, but before I get to
Why
it,
does this come?
I don't know what do you got going on, Smoothie? New happening in your life, bud? I found something for you.
What'd you find for me, bud?
I found a 71 Scout
Oh,
Right.
for $2,000.
$2,000.
count me in.
I'll send it to you. I tried to
It's
send it to
got
you. It wouldn't let me
pictures.
send it, so I saved it for you.
You didn't buy it for me already?
We should have.
This isn't going to be an early birthday present, maybe?
Yeah, we'll keep this up.
Could be an engagement present.
It's nice.
Could be.
Are you ready to make that commitment to me?
Yeah, I'm ready to accept another scout in my life.
You'll get two for the price of one.
I'm glad you're thinking about me when you see those things.
One big runny Scout and me. Or maybe I'm the big runny.
I wish I had more exciting stuff to tell you. I don't have anything going on in my life. It's just work, man. Just work. That's it. Yeah.
Boring. Nothing exciting at work. Nothing that's like piquing your interest. Like, this is great. Everything's good
No, everything's horrible, but I don't want to bore you with the
because
details.
the pancake demic.
No, it's just other shit.
I don't know what's horrible, bud. Come on, open that can. Just open it.
No
up a
need to
little
go down.
Well, don't go too far
Yeah,
into it.
just
But like,
go dip
we
it.
There's
toe it.
there's one primary thing that we have that we can't ship anything, and then so we launched a new one ahead of time before it's ready. So now that's fucked up too. So
both things that you guys offer can't be bought?
Yeah, so because I said, hey, I really need that. I said, I can't ship it, but good news, we got the new ones coming out.
Can't ship that either.
They say, sweet, can you ship it? A couple days, but it's ready to go, right? Yeah.
No, I mean,
for the most part.
you got to build it. You got to build it. It's IKEA.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's fine. That sounds
yeah.
awful. They have to sell that to people, and then
Good news, I did get to stay the evening in Hayes, Kansas this week, so that was a treat.
Did you stay at the cottage?
I stayed at the Holiday Inn Express.
Wow. Where's that rank?
Where's that rank?
Oh, for me?
La Quinta, Holiday Inn.
That's near the top for me.
Oh, is it?
You like the neon sign, don't you?
I like those green and blue lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's welcoming.
Yeah.
And the comforters are always nicely pressed.
Yeah, well, it's always a crapshoot. I don't like to be too stagnant. You know, sometimes you have a nice clean room with a nice bed. The other times it's dirty with a worn out bed that you sink 1.5 feet into.
Yeah.
And
Where
that
is
is not starch.
Yeah. Where are you at on hotel nudity?
True.
For myself?
Yes. Without the family, just you alone.
I'm with Casey. I have to keep something on in case of emergency.
Yeah, but he's always like that. He's like that around the house too.
I'm
What
like
emergency
that
are you guys expecting to happen
Well,
at a hotel?
fire, terrorist attack. I mean, you know, there's.
But clearly, if a fire happens, unless it happened,
Somebody gives the room to a wrong person, and
Yep.
two people
They
check
just
it in.
walk in.
you guys are
I've done that multiple times.
walked
I've
in on.
had
Yeah.
and my buddy woke up or got to his room and a naked Indian was sleeping in his room.
Hello.
That subscribed by your thing, and he was drunk and hammered.
Yeah.
And then proceeded to get up and try
Oh,
to
an
fight
American
him.
Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's a drunken hammered.
I got you. Never mind.
I've done it where I've woken up in the middle of the night to go take a piss. I go into the bathroom and open my eyes and realize I was in the hallway with no key. So
Oh yeah.
you know,
Well, if you're peeing in a hallway, it don't matter if you're
I
naked or
didn't.
not.
I was
think that's
out of
probably-
it and I just opened a door and
Yeah.
walked through. I
Yeah.
was probably a little drunk still.
Right.
But that right there, yes, it was embarrassing.
If we're
I
gonna be
was-
together,
I was on a Disneyland hotel property on the
Nice.
6th floor
they've seen
Yeah.
it all before.
Yeah, they have.
at 6 o'clock in the morning when all my coworkers are getting up to do their work. But would have been even more
Hey, we're getting
embarrassing
up
if I
to
was
sell stuff we
naked.
don't have.
Right. Actually, I disagree, Eric. I mean, my thing is,
Drunkie.
if you walked out there and you were
If I was at
you had
Disneyland,
the fucking
why didn't you
nuts,
get my fucking lottery ticket out?
you had the
I'm at
nuts to
Disneyland.
walk down to the front desk and be like, I got locked out, and you're completely just there's nothing on. Oh, sir, I'll help you out. And then you have
I do have the nuts.
to walk up.
I
You
do.
wouldn't do
I do
that.
have the nuts for that.
Well,
If it's
No.
legitimate.
we're
If it's
starting
legitimate.
We're starting a new show.
If I legitimately sleepwalk into the hallway.
Real pranksters. Starring Carrat.
Oh,
It's raw.
we're doing pranks.
I just think that there's nothing more freeing than walking into a room that you're not going to have to clean up and just
Yeah.
rubbing your butthole on everything.
That's true. Well,
Well, I do that a lot,
that's how you catch stuff, though.
and I like to crank the heat up
No, that's
real
how you
hot,
give stuff.
get
No.
a good sweat on.
No.
Yeah, you don't want to be chilly in there.
Oh, you got to
don't
get
want
cozy
cold.
in there.
You
You got to
want
crank up that heat.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Get into a hotel room. First thing
No.
you do,
I
fucking
crank up the AC as
crank up
Yeah.
the
Thank
heat.
you,
cold as
Casey.
I can
Yeah.
make it.
No,
And if
you don't
it's
wanna be
snowing
chilly.
outside, you just
Oh, yeah,
open the
I just
window.
Start the
crack it.
shower, crank it on all the way, hot water, turn the sink on all the way, hot
We
water.
did that in Hayes.
Steam room. You steam it out,
No, I
man.
don't steam it out.
Yeah.
Then it's push-up setup time.
And back to the super cool room.
Time to finally lose this travel weight, man.
Yeah.
All this extra baggage.
Then I prop open the door and do push-ups in
I
front
freeze
of
it out.
front of the door.
I freeze it out.
How many cock push-ups can you do?
Now when they find me,
One
and
and a
I'm like
One and a half.
frozen.
You could just fucking crank it up, get it nice and sweaty in there,
Yeah.
balmy, man.
Oh, it broke again.
Get
Right.
naked,
Okay.
and then do the Eric push-up move. Prop open the door and start crawling out. Be like, wow, what the fuck is going on in here? It's fucking hotter than shit. Be a great little prank.
Yeah.
That could be on our new show,
That's our new show.
Pranksters with
For
Corner.
real pranksters.
Oh, whatever. I'm sorry you had a crappy week, Eric. Sorry that your
You
life
look great
sucks.
though. I mean,
you do look good.
You look good.
Thank
Always
you.
looking good.
But you just said you don't like his new look.
I do.
I don't know what. It's a sweatshirt with a hat, man.
It's just
Yeah, it's fine.
Because it's not a quarter zip. Is that the problem?
it's just like
I wore
Looking
two
in a
quarter
mirror
zips
for me.
today.
you
What?
know what I mean?
What?
Like looking in a mirror.
That doesn't work.
No, when I looked at him.
Yeah, I know nothing about that works. Nothing about that statement works.
I meant because of the hat
appreciate
and the hoodie.
it. Right?
I mean, he's looking at one of those carnival mirrors.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Funhouse
Fucked up
mirrors.
mirror. You need to-
Yes. It's a one fucked up mirror.
Well, I don't know. In my mind, that's how I look. The man in the mirror.
Yeah.
Andy, how are you, buddy? I know you got your table done.
I'm fine.
He's trying, Steve. He's
Who's
trying
that?
Oh, Steve's saying he knows that Casey knows how to
feel better.
Feel better.
Oh yeah, he's working on that. He's got
He's always working on
that part. Happy 421, Casey. By the way, you're welcome. I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't complain about. You get a week long of jack off in a hotel, which is the best, with no family around.
Right.
Are you doing? I was late. Were you doing work, or is this a pleasure trip?
I'm just going up
Well,
Tuesday.
The hotel's pleasure.
Well, yeah, but I'm going up Tuesday and come back Friday, so it's
next week.
Tuesday night. Yeah.
So it's
You'll
like
be
a
in Kansas
4-day,
City.
3-night.
Looks like I
thing?
may have some meetings around Kansas City
Ah.
next
Now you're excited. We said we'd come up with a PlayStation 2.
Right.
I was
You're like,
kind
whatever.
of excited about
Twisted
that, but
Metal.
he's coming up, and
Yeah, we can go to Johnny Carino's and split a fucking pasta.
we
or
go to
something.
Bob Evans, but there's some bad stuff going on.
Yeah, we're not going to Bob Evans.
No, we're not.
That's not happening.
I will for coffee.
With 14 gerbils and
Good
a
luck.
toilet paper roll.
I don't know. I've been. This has been on the list for probably 4 weeks because of it was tax season, or it is tax season, I guess, still because
It still is.
because the Pancake-demic pushed
Yep.
tax day off
That
to
happened.
May 21st or 27th, or I don't think anybody really knows. But are we to the point now? We have to be here. You guys have to agree with me, and maybe you don't look at it so alien-like, where I feel like I'm an alien looking down on the rest of this country, basically, not necessarily the world, because I feel like if I went over and flew my crop plane over the descendants, they'd still be doing the same shit they were doing, 75 years ago.
Trying to tie
But
their
if you
shoes.
fly your crop plane over the United States, you're gonna see some fucking crazy shit going on.
Yeah.
And okay, so I don't know. I think it all started, and I was telling Shannon this on the way here. I think it started when we took the party bus, which I know you won't remember, Eric.
Yeah.
But it all started
I've got video.
the moment when we were on that party bus and we pulled
Eric didn't go.
in.
We invited him. He didn't show up.
We
I
did
remember.
invite him. We did
I
invite
remember.
him. One
We
of those.
invited him, and he
turned his
That's
shoulder.
a negative.
He turned his back on us like
Let's not,
always.
let's not have a
I think you were
revisionist
out of
history.
time. You're out of time.
Let's not have a
for work.
revisionist history.
I forget what happened. So totally, but I remember
Let me-
inviting you.
Let me refresh your memory.
Okay.
I called one of you, no answer. Called another one, no answer. Called a third one because I was trying to see what you guys were doing or something like that.
Yeah.
And
fill
lo
it
and
out.
behold, you're all together at the party bus.
Well,
Maybe that does sound
That sounds
familiar.
somewhat familiar, but
And then I hear that, oh fuck, it's Eric. Yeah. Oh yeah. You want to come, Eric?
well, we wouldn't because you're always so busy. You did, like you said, you're always working. You got so
Yeah.
much work stuff going on.
we thought you were.
You're
out of
always
town.
selling stuff you guys
Make
don't have.
make
man.
excuses all you
Well,
want.
but the best
continue.
pictures came out of that with him sitting by the.
Had we taken him, we would have
Yeah.
never got that
We
photo.
never got those photos.
Sit by himself.
So
Just waiting for my friends to come pick me up.
what I mean
Nobody's told him
about
about the Vegas trip we did, did they?
oh no, we didn't.
No,
We don't want to bring that up.
that was 2 weeks ago.
No, that was recent. Let's wait for a while. He was in haze.
Yeah. It sounded awesome.
Yeah, he was.
Hazing. So when we went on that party bus, I didn't know it then because you always have to have a way to look back on a moment to realize that might have been when you should have noticed that the world has changed in
Oh,
front
right.
of you.
Yeah.
And when you're in the midst of it, you don't notice it.
Well,
So
we kind of noticed.
we did, but we didn't see the full ramifications. It took what happened after that year
Yeah.
to then put that event in context.
Yeah.
The fact that at one point,
Well, there was ramekins. They were just filled with Jello shots.
at one point after the ramekins of Jello shots
Yeah.
in that evening, a party bus pulled up to a local establishment here called what was that place
Club
called?
Rodeo.
Club Rodeo.
Mhm.
And Club Rodeo, for those that aren't from around here, has been on West Kellogg for 20 something years.
Not there no more. It's a new place now. But
Think
Right.
of it this way.
So this
think of it this way. It's
but
like
it was
it's like
the
a club.
Cowboy. It's been a bunch of places.
It's like
Yeah.
a club, and it's like a club. Like a club you go to. They got a DJ. You got to dance. You got the bars.
It used to be 5
It's
clubs.
like Roadhouse without Patrick Swayze.
But then at a rodeo.
Yeah, dog. So what I'm saying is, in my mind, Club Rodeo existed on there. Now, I didn't know they moved, but just because they moved, they still kept their soul with them because I'm
Yes.
imagining
It's
they moved
bigger.
into the big tool store, and what they're going to do is make that half ring a full ring of rodeoing,
Yeah.
and that half dance floor a full dance floor of grinding and twerking and
Yes.
getting drug raped and fucked and whatever in the parking lot.
the WAP.
That's all going
The
to
WAP
happen.
dance floor.
But at one point during that evening, Shannon and I are sitting next to a table of women that are all sitting around complaining about how none of the guys here are any good and all their guys at home aren't good. And they're all tens. They're all hotter than shit.
Yeah.
And we're listening to them being like, whatever, we'd hit any of you with a machete and drag you out of here.
Yeah.
And maybe that proved their point. But
Yeah.
then we look in the dance floor and there's women that are fucked up and they're just rubbing their bodies all over strange men. There's strange men that are groping strange women.
Yeah.
And that's all happening. And that's weird world for us, number one. We don't live in that world. We sit on the sidelines and be like, what the fuck? Maybe we're too old for this. But then behind us, bud.
Or where did we go wrong?
Tough Hedeman is behind me riding a fucking bull, getting his ass fucking stomped to death by a steer. And I know what you're thinking, like, what is happening here? Are these people happy? Are these people happy? How can this one dance and suck this guy off on the dance floor while this other guy's getting mauled to death by a fucking 4,000-ton bull? I don't know what's going on. And all that's happening, and Skin Man's in the parking lot beating the fuck out of somebody with karate moves and a goddamn iron pipe.
Right.
A 12-year-old.
I wasn't there that night.
Well, a version of him was
Yes.
there. The bad man was out.
Bad Skin.
The bad skin was out. And then we all climb in the bus after bad skin.
That's not what you guys told me.
Yeah. Yeah. You were there.
You were there was
someone was.
Yeah, there was.
It looked like
You were putting
The
people's
spirit
jaws in
was
your
there.
pocket.
Yeah, the spirit was there.
Well, we had Gump peeing on the side of the road. We got in a wreck.
Then we wrecked the fucking bus, and then it's like,
Well,
well,
we didn't.
Well, no, we were
Yeah.
riding in a bus that then rammed a car off the fucking side of the road, and then
That
a
happened.
new bus picked us up, and we go home. It's like, well, I guess that happened, and we just leave.
Yeah, we moved
Then
on
we
with our
roll
life.
that into the next year. What's going on now? Oh, guess what? There's a new bat virus from China.
Yeah.
Oh, eat this, you fuckers. And we start eating the bat virus. Oh,
Right.
well, this is good. 2 weeks. I guess I'll take 2 weeks off. No worries. We're going to the lake. We're going to Lake Texoma. For what? We're going to watch Tiger King.
Yeah.
What?
Huh?
Tiger King. Joe Exotic.
Tiger
Who? Our Joe Exotic's got a fucking Netflix? This is it. This is our moment.
Right.
You guys suck. But we do it. We sit there. We watch it.
Yeah,
we enjoy it. We love it.
Sucked it up.
And we laugh and we sit around and talk about how Corona doesn't exist and all that fucking bullshit
Right.
and think we're going to go back to work tomorrow. It's all a ruse. Come back. Free money.
Yep.
Free money.
It's nice.
Ding dong. Here's your next check. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know if you remember. I got the phone call saying, "Hey, just don't ever come back to work. We'll still pay you."
You rolled that in
Yeah.
to then this year. I'm sitting at home. I'm watching the fucking commercials on the Hulu because I'm not like Eric. I can't afford unpaid Hulu or whatever that is. But I got the commercials going on, and every fucking commercial is a tax commercial where everybody's singing and dancing, talking about how they're going to pay my taxes for me.
Right.
We do our taxes for you. Boop, boop, boop,
Here
boop. And then
again.
this guy's just
We're
pressing.
here to
He's a
help,
big
my
fat
friend.
lazy fuck that's sitting on the couch just pressing buttons and getting like, oh, like he actually groans.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I'm too fucking stupid, but I pressed 3 buttons and I'm getting $7,400 back
Yeah.
from taxes. Does
Thank
this
you.
matter? Do taxes exist? Because when you watch this, if you watch that commercial
Yeah.
and you'd say, this is the most, if you're a law-abiding citizen, this is the most important thing you can do. Like, what is? This commercial represents the most important thing I can do? The guy that's eating Pringles that's not washed in 3 weeks, that's sitting on the couch
Yeah.
watching TV, that's pressing his phone button? That's the most thing with the singers and the dancers?
He's like me.
Bring me back to the party bus. You
Right.
know, let me get back on the spaceship because somehow on that party bus, it took me out of the real world into what we've landed in.
Right.
Did I die that night? Is this all real? Did I die that night and you guys are just a figment? This is my heaven. I'm in my
Could
heaven.
be.
There's some show about a airplane that took off one night, and when it came back, everything was different. And that's what this is.
Seems like, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that plane landed 37 years after it took off.
Yeah, that was
But
called
this could be
Airplane.
37. It might as well be 37 years later. There's
Hold on.
Cybertrucks.
I
There's
speak
fucking-
jive.
How can you watch that tax commercial and then drive by Liberty Tax locally here and see a fucking Statue of Liberty meth lady standing on the fucking corner and be like, oh yeah, I better pay the IRS? Like,
Pretty
really?
Great.
I can't, dog. I can't in good conscience pay you if this shit's going on to promote it, man.
Just do what I do. Just tell them that it's against your religion to pay taxes.
I just say I got you, boo. I fuck with it.
I fuck with it. I got you. Let me open my wallet. Let me get my man
I got-
purse.
I said, you got your 1099? My what, dog?
done
No,
got it,
man, I
dog.
fuck with it. I
Fuck
fuck
with
with
it.
it.
How much you want?
I fuck with it.
I'll pay you off a couple.
It's
You
just
want some racks? I got some racks in the
I
middle.
got the
I'll-
racks
I'll
in the
fuck- I'll
middle.
fuck
I just
with it.
don't. How can we just watch? I mean, it's like, what are you doing? You're watching Masked Singer 5. This is the 5th year.
Yeah, well,
this is the 5th
yes.
year, bud.
Season 5, episode 2 was the best this year.
What I'm saying is there were 4 other years of this.
No seasons, but
Or
yeah, I mean,
seasons.
yeah.
Don't tell me you're actually watching that.
I watched
Were
one.
you watching it for
one-
Caitlin? You were.
We watched Caitlin today.
Yeah, baby.
Have you seen it?
I saw a small clip of it.
Oh, it's brilliant, baby.
On a dance, baby.
For all the shit that I've spoken
Yeah.
and yelled and ranted about the
About
Masked
the
Singer.
Masked Singer. Well, here's the deal. The funny thing
If I'd
is,
have known,
one of our best fans, you know this, Randy, he watches it when it's on, he's watching it. Now he might turn it down and listen to us for a bit, but he's watching The Masked Singer. And now I know what he's watching. So gigs up, Randy.
What is it called? The Phoenix Reveal song?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Can't fucking spell Phoenix. I'm
Yeah.
an idiot.
P.
F-E-N-I-O.
No, it's not F. Yeah.
I-C-K-S.
I think there's an O in there.
S-O-C-K-S.
S-O-C-K-S.
You speak Spanish.
I can't spell reveal either. That one's easy. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I told Conrad about it, and I wasn't familiar with it. I guess you watched a little bit of it. He knew what we're talking about. I know he doesn't know. He was busy building a thing. And he's been at weddings getting drunk. So
Oh yeah.
In the morning, feeling like P. Diddy. Grab my glasses out the door, gonna hit the city. Before I leave, I brush my teeth. With
This
a
is
bottle
ear
of
rape.
Jack, 'cause when I leave for the night, I ain't coming back.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
My toes, trying on all my.
What'd
Yeah,
you do last
baby,
night, Eric?
Yeah.
Watch Masked Singer. Watch Masked Singer. Then I did my taxes.
it's really good.
Oh my God, I watched them and did my taxes at the same time. See, babe, what's my 1099 say?
Tipsy.
1,700? Okay. What'd we spend on medical last year?
What, honey?
I'm doing the taxes while I'm watching Masked Singer.
Oh, I love this episode.
Yeah. No, what did we spend on medical last year?
Are we talking taxes?
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta finish this
It's almost
commercial.
tax day, I think. It's in June.
Did you get the H&R Block? Because they dance real nice. Are
I
you
didn't-
using them?
What? No.
H&R, you gotta use H&R
No,
Block.
I'm not. I'm using Turbo thing.
Sweetheart, they're
Turbo
one of
Facts.
us. H&R Block is one of us.
No, but it's into it.
Huh?
I'm into it. I'm on into it. Babe, what is?
We made
Bucks
28,000. 28,000.
No, what was our property tax though?
Property tax was only 3,000
Okay.
a month.
Hold on, I'm watching.
Okay. Love this.
Yeah, baby. Get it. Is it over? Did we miss it?
Yeah, baby.
You want to pay taxes for this? Like, can't I bring this to the government and my forms and say, by the way, I decline. Yes. Till you take care of this, I decline. I can't do it. If that means I have to live like in a jail cell, I guess I got to live in a jail cell.
What kind of sale?
Jail cell.
Put me there.
Can't say sail oil good.
Put me there in the jail cell.
Is it not frustrating to you guys, or does it not?
No, I think it's great.
I just don't care.
I think it's frustrating that you watched that. Now, thanks to you watching it, there's
Well,
gonna be
I mean,
one
he
more
searched
person
it out
that said they
to-
tuned in.
To just see his. I mean, but she's well.
She's well.
Yeah, baby.
Supporting Caitlyn is not an issue I've ever had.
Right.
Everybody should.
Everybody should.
Yes.
Pre and post op. I've always
all of
supported
that. All of it. Yeah.
BC and AC.
He'll always
Yeah.
be Bruce to me.
Before and after cock.
It's fine.
How's it seem?
Why would you wanna
before
turn
Caitlyn
your-
and after Caitlyn? Think. What's that?
Why would you want to turn your wiener into hamburger helper anyway?
Well, she still has it that we
If
know.
you're
of.
in love and your lover wants to lick a mashed up wiener, that's
To
just
nibble.
what love is, man.
You know, if your lover wants to nibble,
Divorced in 2 years. That's all I'm saying.
You don't know what it's like to number
no,
3 in
I
your
could
own
make it a
stomach,
lot
man.
longer with Caitlyn. It would take 2 years to get rid of me. She would love me.
You want to blow number
Performing the
3.
surgery, Dr. Nick.
You want to blow
You do
number
like
3
golf.
into your own
Listen,
self.
if you want to go home to a guy that's got one of them, you know, Guy 5 hamburger wieners, you know, that when they cook it, it splits open.
Yeah.
That's kind of I'm looking at.
The 5 Guys?
Yeah, the 5 Guys.
Like when you microwave a wiener too long.
Yeah, and it splits open.
Oh, I love
mean,
it.
if that's what
Yeah.
he's got rocking down there, that's
I don't
fine.
think that's what they do.
She's walking down there.
I thought they cut it in fourths.
Yeah, maybe. Huh? No, they just
Fold it in you. And,
they just push it back in there.
Yeah, and cut it. So then.
They bananas. They bifurcate.
But I don't
it.
think he had that done, or has.
Yet.
I think he definitely had it done. I think that was a big deal last year during the pancake demic. I think he finally went through with it.
Yeah.
I know there was
Julian
a period
Pride?
of time when he was just rocking the titties and still had his big old dinger, and he was out there hitting home runs with chicks saying he was a lesbian, which is a weird thing to do. To keep your wiener, have sex with a chick, and say you're a lesbian. That's strange. but I mean, I'm for it.
Well, I mean, yeah, if it works. It must have worked.
Must have worked. He's got a girl pregnant.
I've been to Club Rodeo.
He's there. She's there.
Right.
Both look great. Both feel like they're more at home than we did. I know that.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think I was there.
Well, in a way, Skin Man, a lot of you
wasn't
there.
Yeah, that's true.
Physically, you were. Emotionally, maybe not.
Emotionally, definitely not.
Mentally, you was not there.
Mentally,
well, that makes sense.
You weren't there. Yeah, but you were having a good time.
Float on, man.
You're floating on.
All right.
Well, I guess if you guys, I don't know if you guys don't believe. This world is fucked up, and I tried to prove it with my rap thing, and I guess that point didn't get across. Maybe we should be in rap culture.
Oh. Yeah,
it's still like Candyland world out there, guys. It's fucking crazy Candyland world. We're just supposed to accept it. When do we finally get to say, "Hey, you guys are all
we have to accept
Willy Wonkas, man"?
We're the last hanger-ons.
Even
man.
if you're in the rap world, you got to pay them taxes. Man.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Look at DMX. Rest in peace.
That's true.
He even got dinged up on taxes.
Way dinged up. One of the reasons he's gone, dog.
Yeah, that did take a toll.
He fucked with it.
He fucked with it.
Yep. He done did it.
I as am trying to pay my taxes to the
I mean, we're out here doing our thing, paying $18 for a hamburger, okay? And the rest of the world is the rest of the world, and we're the last hangers on of some sort of normalcy that we think is normal, and no one else is. But they've all moved on, man. It's whatever's on your fucking phone.
I know.
No one believes me.
But we're stuck. Are we going to be stuck, or do we have to move on with them?
I don't know. I mean, I was the last guy to fucking get a phone in the world. And I got one, so it's over, man. I told you as soon as I fucking got that, and that was in my pocket. Man. They didn't hook me, man. It just appeared one day. It's like, hey, you need a phone. Here, have a fucking phone. But now, I'm gonna throw it in the pond, man. Random Dew Ranch. Skip that thing. 5G.
Well, speaking of phones and how they fuck up the world. So you remember for a long
5G.
time, whenever anybody would say something, I would put a monkey face on there.
Yeah.
On a post on social media.
Did you get
and then
get in trouble for that?
No, not yet. But then, like, to respond to something that you might text me or you guys, I might put the gun on there in a face like I'm shooting myself.
Yeah, the gun's gone.
The green gun. I'd have that green gun.
That green
gun's gone too. So I was looking because
I've got them both saved.
I was looking for the green gun to tell my wife because she was saying something about, we got to call Stan Brown or something, and said green gun, wasn't there. So I had to opt for the emoji of the GIF of the guy jumping out of the office window, which is one of my favorites.
Love that one.
Businessman pushes back from the desk, just walks out of the office window. It's one of my favorite. It encapsulates a lot of what I feel throughout a day-to-day basis.
Like all the time.
Like constantly. So as I'm scrolling looking for the green gun, don't you think it's kind of insensitive for them to have an emoji of a blind man with a walking stick and of a wheelchair? Not a blind man in the wheelchair, a man in a wheelchair or a woman in a wheelchair.
Two separate people.
Two separate people. Two separate emojis.
Not a blind in a wheelchair, but a blind man and as
well as a blind man with the stick, they also have a handicapped person, I'm assuming handicapped, in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
The reason I ask is because in what context would a text need that to have it there? Like, clearly, if you were saying that this man is blind, is that going to pop up as like hey, did you mean blind guy with the walking stick?
Well, no, now that I know it exists, when you say, hey, are you almost here? I'm like, yeah, I'm wheeling on over. You know what I mean?
See, but that seems insensitive.
I'm on my way.
You know what I mean?
Really. Like, I mean, I'm going as fast as I can.
Like, if I was gonna text you, like, oh, I'm stuck behind this person in line that's in a wheelchair. Like, what is the point of having it? There's like, or there's a really nice person in a wheelchair, and it's like, see, emoji wheelchair.
Oh, I got
What is the point of having
Hey,
this?
Dick, don't park in the wheelchair.
Wheelchair spot.
Yeah.
It's for people that are in wheelchairs, and you say coming over, and
is it for wheelchair people to be funny to each other?
A handicapped person just have me walking, but the wheelchair people is like, yeah, I'm coming over.
Well, yeah, how many people do you have come over and you put like six regular walking people,
are
one
actually going to
wheelchair
know
person?
to pick the blind dude?
Exactly. What's the
That's
blind
just
one
rude, Andy?
for?
When you're making fun of blind people.
If you say,
As long as we agree that these are both for us to make fun of handicapped
No,
people,
if
I'm
you
totally
said,
fine
hey,
with it.
hey, Eric, did you see the Masked Singer last night? I would respond with Blind Man.
Oh yeah.
I don't
That's
know
not
how
funny. He just didn't see it.
I don't know how
I would
that.
get it.
You could just say no. I'm blind. I'm blind
That
to
takes
that.
too long.
Yeah,
That's why we
it's a
have
bad text too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
he
that
could
still
put
makes fun of
Third
blind
Eye
people.
Blind.
Oh yeah. Good band.
Though. What would he put Third Eye? Oh, because they were on the Masked Singer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a song that they sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. You guys are really reaching for why we have blind emojis.
Are
though.
we?
Are you reaching for reasons why you just want
Right.
to be mean about it?
I'm saying if you're gonna take off a fucking gun that can do a suicide emoji, then what the fuck, man?
How often do you use emojis?
Well, I
A
did it
lot.
every fucking day when there was the gun.
Right.
Hey, honey, can you pick up groceries? That's like a thumbs up.
Yeah. It is. Now and then I went to monkey face. Which
Yeah.
That'll be gone.
Oh, they're gonna take
soon.
monkey face out of there.
Which I don't know why. It's the cutest emoji ever.
Well, I don't know if
The
they-
one I always use. If I don't download, I downloaded the gun emoji.
Don't do that.
I did, and sometimes I bring it back, but it's a big picture.
Yeah,
That's
not the same as
It is,
emoji.
for sure.
No.
It's just one big one.
I
People
get what
get
you're
it.
saying.
Yeah,
if
you
you're
know.
commenting, you can do that.
I don't use emojis. There's tons of them on here. There's
Yeah.
6 wheelchair guys.
Why do we have them, bud? Like, I don't. That's what I mean. Like,
In their defense, through your
not
power.
wheelchair people. I get that we have
True.
those because it's our reminder that we're not as good as
Lazy
God.
bastards are just in it for the parking. What the hell, Conrad?
As the
I'm
coach
saying, why
of
is there an
Stephen Hawking,
emoji?
you're Stephen Hawking Hot Wheels. You should be
There's
using
no
them all
reason
the
for an
time.
emoji for it, bud. There's no reason. Like, there's no reason for handicap parking at Sonic. There's no reason for a goddamn handicap emoji.
You should be using them all the time. Good game.
It's a
Wheelchair.
fucking lawyer thing, man.
Huh?
It's a lawyer thing, man.
Lawyer?
The goddamn Bulls are on it, man. This is a Brad Postotnik
If it's the
original.
Bulls. Yeah, if it's the Bulls on it.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a client who's in a wheelchair and wanted the sexy picture emoji to his girlfriend who's in a wheelchair and they didn't have a wheelchair. Oh, by the way, they're 6 now, so shut the fuck up. Case closed. You got it. I'm blind. I need a
They're
blind stick.
texting. They're texting, and if there's a picture
Hey,
of them,
newsflash, dog. Blinds don't text.
if not blinds, bud, we're still on wheelchairs, guy.
I found the green gun.
Fucking text me that, man. Green Gun's got. I might have got banned on it. That could be. Dear IRS. Uh-oh.
Bring back my gun.
Yeah, you got all kinds of shit, Eric. If you scroll through here,
And my gun's here.
you got the green gun.
I just typed
What's
gun
it in? What's it in?
I
Is
just
it in
typed
light bulb?
gun. I don't know. I can't even search my emojis out. If I type it, it comes up.
Dog,
Yeah.
I got it. I got it back. Hold on.
I'm gonna type dick.
Green gun is still there. Do you find the blind people, Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Can you explain to me now what the point is?
Thank you, Eric.
What he text you?
Huh? Nah, it's between me and him.
He text you a blind wheelchair?
No.
Blind guy poking a guy in a wheelchair?
He died. I'll read his text.
It was my big.
8 equal sign equal sign equal sign equal sign equal sign equal sign capital D splash splash.
What does that mean? 8-inch dick?
Big wiener ejaculator.
Don't you use the eggplant for that and the teardrops?
Nah, man, we're classic.
Yeah,
we're
I'm
too
classier than
classic.
that. I'm not a child. I'm not in high school.
Thank you.
I don't use emojis.
Well, if we ever become a
Here you go. Here's my last text.
Okay.
See, when you're cool, you draw it out.
that's calculator speak, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't fucking calculate.
It's for the
You can't make a calculator dick.
intelligence.
You should. And he did. Thank you. I'll send you one back later.
So everybody's cool with there being taxes and we have blind emojis.
Dude.
Okay.
I'm not cool with taxes. And if you're gonna push me on the emoji thing, I'll take your side. They should not be on there. There also should not be 3 mermaids or 3 genies.
Those make sense though.
How?
I saw a mermaid yesterday.
You could say I saw a blind man yesterday.
Yeah. Boom.
That's true.
Or
I wouldn't use an emoji for that though. That's
blind man
disrespectful.
mermaid. I didn't see a mermaid
Right.
yesterday.
Or I've always wanted to ride in a wheelchair.
Wheelchair
Jaha.
races tonight?
Boom.
What
Wheelchair.
about this one? Oh, go to the page.
Are we emojiing right now on the messenger?
Oh yeah. Fist ear.
Hearing aid ear.
Oh, okay. Silent punch. Or loud punch. And monkey cock with monkey face. Okay. All right, let's read this one. This is
I was driving through.
It's a mermaid, genie, baby angel.
Okay. Splash blind person empty wheelchair. But that's the one you blow in. The wheelchair that you blow in to drive. Right?
You could have could be a miracle. You could have a man in a wheelchair, then a man walking, and it'd be like, hey, I saw a miracle.
And then do they have a Jesus emoji?
I hope so.
Jesus, wheelchair, man walking.
Don't bring Jizo in
What?
here, man.
That's a miracle. See,
Keep,
that's just a
keep
wreck.
Jizo out of schools and emojis, please.
All right. It's fine.
So I was meeting up with Stan Brown over the past weekend.
Thank God.
And here's the thing, bud. If you guys have ever watched House Hunters,
Realtor Stan Brown, right?
Yeah, realtor Stan Brown, musician Stan Brown. If you guys have ever
Classic
watched
car collector,
philanthropist Stan Brown, yeah, classic
Hell of
car
an
collector,
American.
great American cowboy Stan Brown, and he was kind enough to take my wife and I, my child bride, to a few different properties in the middle of Oklahoma. So I don't know if you've spent a lot of time watching like House Hunters Internationals or My Lottery Dream Home, which if you haven't spent time watching My Lottery Dream Home, it's worth an episode or two.
I'm in,
I watch
dog.
it all the time.
Yeah,
in.
with David,
You have a lot.
Best gay dude ever.
Yeah.
best outfits ever for
Best,
sure.
For
That's where
sure.
I get all my
best
design ideas.
So, anyways, when there's a difference between what David is showing couples who just hit a scratcher for $2 million and what Stan Brown is showing my wife and I. In the
Not by much, really. I mean, by a little bit.
It gets to a point where I don't know. I guess I didn't realize. I kind of got it when we moved to the home in Heston because I didn't realize this because I'm a dum-dum and I lived in Turkle on the Blumpkin for so many years.
Mhm.
That wasn't it was a crack house that we then turned into just a less shittier crack house.
Nice pad.
Nicer
Yeah,
crack
yeah,
house.
for sure.
And so when we moved to Heston, I was thinking, man, this is gonna be nice. But I didn't realize then that, yeah, you guys are spending a lot of money, but like in not a lot of moneyville. Like you guys think that you're in a ballpark, but like you're in the shitty ballpark of what you can spend. So when they're showing me houses, yeah, this is okay. This is pretty nice. I thought we'd get a lot more for what you guys did read what we said, right?
And this was when you
130,000. You guys read that we wrote that on that paper, right? All right. And we're wandering around Heston and they're showing us, shit that looked just like the Blumpkin. And so, all right. Well, when you cut that number in half and then you get down below even lower than that,
And then you get to a worse state
you tell Stan to find you something in a crappier state.
for 30
Even
grand.
Stan is laughing as we
Yeah.
pull up to places.
Yeah.
He comes.
Now, this one.
What's so fucking hilarious
If you
about
guys moved a trailer in here and didn't stay in this place, it would be fine.
what was so funny about the whole experience is clearly we're going to be looking at dumps for the price range that we're looking at. And Stan
Smell this
knows.
one.
So Stan kicks the door open to his Dodge Ram and just gets out laughing and he's like, let's go see what's happening in here. And my wife, is God bless her, no concept of money. I mean, so it doesn't matter as far as she says walking around like, man, these floors are really uneven. And me and Stan are like, yeah. I mean, we're walking, that tree's gonna fall, clearly falling on the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Surprised it
You know
happened
what?
already.
Then my wife's, you know what, Stan? I didn't see any gutters outside. He's like,
Gutters.
Yeah, the rain's on the ground.
What's them?
You're not gonna see gutters here.
No.
You guys want to make an offer?
It's Oklahoma.
So we did that. We did it one house, and then Stan's like, "Hey, follow me and my child." He had his wife with him, which was nice to meet. I think she is either was Sarah Plain and Tall or close relation to Sarah Plain and Tall, judging
Right.
by the dress.
That's true.
So either
Or
way,
a Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind
situation.
dress. Yeah. Like Stan married her in 1924 and
Yep.
said, "You're never buying clothes."
Right.
Did he marry up or did she marry up?
I think she married.
This is
he
back-
married up. He married up for sure.
No, this is back in the day when you married like the exact same. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
Big earlobe people. You know,
Yeah, I do.
big old droopy ears.
Yeah.
Fixed weddings and such.
Yeah, fixed weddings, droopy ears.
You know the kind of people where you want to go up and go,
You know, cow for daughter kind of situation.
Yeah.
Shit like that. So either way,
you know how the Indians do it now.
right.
Dots, not feather.
Yeah, feathers don't.
Feathers would be horses.
He says, "Follow me," and everything is all right. So we followed him to a different town. But before we got to Stroud, Oklahoma, we passed through Davenport, and there was a funeral that was happening. So we had to pull over right there at the beginning of Davenport, and we're sitting there, and I felt like welcome to Davenport. The sign was right there.
Yeah.
Felt like I was what was that movie, Welcome to Mooseport? I was like Ray, Everybody Loves Raymond character, sitting there with me and Deborah. Hey, Deborah. Welcome to Davenport. I look at it, and apparently Miss Davenport, 2013, dog.
What?
Was runner-up to Miss USA.
Nuh-uh.
And that's what they had on the sign.
All right.
Welcome to Davenport, home of Miss Oklahoma 2013.
Yep.
Runner-up, which is first loser, to Miss America or Miss USA.
Hot.
But I was thinking as I was sitting there, like, why would you put that sign here? Because all I thought was, man, I bet I'd like to fuck Miss Davenport. I bet she's hot as balls. And everybody that pulls in that town, like, there's got to be a hot chick in here somewhere.
Or multiple hot chicks.
Yeah.
Got to have a sister, cousin,
Yep.
mom.
If you're growing one of those tomatoes, there's a whole, there's a whole vine of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got to find the vine, find the source.
Where's them roots? I got to pull them out.
There's some family here that's producing Miss Americas.
Yep. I want to find them.
I'll eat any of them. Just bring me one.
And what did Stan say? That's my niece.
Oh, no, Stan doesn't get jokes. Stan's, I don't know if it was a joke when I said, man, I'd like to hit Miss Davenport with a machete.
Right. He didn't understand.
No, he just laughed and said,
that's Conrad.
That's weird, man.
That's weird.
It's a weird thing to say.
My wife is here. She did hear that.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is, Stan. I'd like to see that. What's going on there?
Left your dress.
Are those seats air conditioned in there?
This house doesn't have any gutters either.
That house we didn't go into. We drove all this other town, and Heather and I looked at the house like, that ain't happening.
No roof. What the
You guys
fuck,
didn't look at the
man?
pictures beforehand?
Oh, she did. And I said, that looks
Didn't
sketchy.
Google Earth it?
She did. My wife is an optimist. I mean, it doesn't seem like it, but she sees something in like, Conrad could definitely fix this up.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sure that the price only says 25,000, but what's the bones of the house look like?
Someone stole the foundation.
It was just Stan doesn't care either because the price is so low. He's gonna make like $35 on this sale.
Yeah. It cost him more in gas.
Yes, and he knows that. But my wife has no so she's like, hey Stan, do you want to drive to Seminole tomorrow and look at one? It's like he's like, I mean, I guess I will if that's what you want to do.
6% of $10,000.
Okay, I guess if you want to go, I can. God damn. I mean, shit. Conrad, do you just buy they're all shit. They're all pieces of shit.
What business do you think I am in?
Fuck.
Driving school business?
Conrad.
I mean, I show houses.
Hey, Conrad, while your wife's out there, hey, not my business or anything, but what the fuck do you want? I mean, you aren't spending any money, and you're going to find a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I said, I know, man, but you know how it is. You know how it is. You got your wife.
I don't.
You got your wife in the car with you as you show houses.
She's still in the truck. I told her to stay.
I felt so bad. I was like, yeah, we had to leave a wedding rehearsal to go show this. Like,
oh, Jesus.
Sorry,
Don't
man.
say I'll fuck you, Stan.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Well, offer him 30,000 less. You really want me to do that?
Yeah, offer him 2.
Yeah, just do that. That's fine. We got some room to play with then. We got $7 grand to play.
We got enough to buy a trailer to have brought in here.
Oh, fuck, man. It sucks.
I'm sorry.
Well, it sucks because you watch that and then you go back to the ranch, the Random Dude Ranch, and you sit down and My Lottery Dream Home's on, and I don't really give a fuck about those guys buying stuff. Great. I like David's outfits, and that's great.
I do like David's
And those guys
outfits.
took a risk. I mean, you can't win if you don't play. I can't say that I bought a scratcher recently. So, hats off to those winners on that shit. But when the commercial comes on and then the person, Caitlyn Jenner is going to be unmasked on Mask 5, and I don't care. I'm glad Caitlyn's getting work. I'm glad a 70-year-old used to be Olympic athlete, but now a beautiful woman, geriatric woman, powerful woman, hero woman, is singing and dancing. But I know they're scratching her a check for over $250,000, $400K to do this shit. Now, should she have got paid more to make herself look like such a fool? Probably.
Yeah.
She looked like a fucking idiot for most of that performance, if not all of it.
She deserved every penny, though.
She deserved every penny of that. But does fucking the guy from The Hangover that's judging deserve what he's getting paid to host that? What the fuck is Robin Thicke doing here? Somebody
Yeah.
invited Robin Thicke, and they let him stay there.
He's there.
And I have to watch that and then be like, okay, tomorrow I'll get up and pick up the day's turd. You know what I mean? Hey, babe, there's Robin Thicke is drinking out of a fucking Kool-Aid.
Got it.
Kool-Aid fountain, and I'm picking up the day's turd.
It's okay, man.
I know it's
I mean, it's
okay.
all right. I mean, my thing is
Down on Fagger, man. Shit like that don't happen down on Fagger.
I just know my buddy Conrad, and I know my buddy says these things, but my buddy doesn't mean these things.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just you're that.
I do like Robin Thicke. I know.
You like Robin Thicke, number one, and you're the kind
Is
of
that
guy.
the dad or the son?
Robin is the dad.
Is it Rob
It's
Thicke?
the son.
It's the son?
Sorry, it's
Alan.
Show me that
Alan.
smile, show me that smile.
Here's the deal.
No ways to
You
No
hide.
one minute on you.
You hide all of your stuff. You rat hole everything. So you got washer money, you've got
wood.
truck
You
money,
have wood stashed
you
away.
got
Your
you got all kinds of stuff stashed away, and then you roll up in your weed-eating jeans, right? Where it looks like you don't have anything, which is fine.
I
That's
did roll
true,
up in blackface, which was nice.
which is nice. And Stan did appreciate that, and he rolled out and tried to find you a $30,000 house.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
But
But what everybody doesn't know is
what the fuck
that's
was that song? What is that show?
the $30,000 house is that's what you just have in that's what you found in your truck that day.
Saying I need a $30,000 house with a driveway and a garage big enough
And
to
ask
park
them
my
if they'll
6
take
cars.
Is the
and
ask
my
them if they'll take
$100,000 worth of equipment.
nickels.
I didn't really request. I didn't have any requests. Well, I had a couple, but
running water.
running water, yeah. Some place to put a trash
Which,
can.
by
so I
the
could put
way,
the day's turd.
in California, because
It's tough.
we were watching David show somebody in California. He went over there, and it was
running water.
It was $400,000, and it was a townhome. So your neighbors are literally like a wall away.
Yeah, you can punch through the wall and pet them.
And he went over to the small kitchenette that was as big as half this table, and did the faucet. I looked at Conrad. I said, "Ooh, running water, $400,000."
And what are you doing taking your wife to look at houses?
That I didn't understand that
because
either.
that's what
What do
happens.
you mean?
You go look at houses. There's 8 million things wrong, and your wife's gonna go, I don't like this house. Blue bathrooms, no thanks.
Yeah.
No gutters. Shit that you can fix in literally 4 hours and a
Yeah.
quick run to Lowe's. I'm out.
You're correct on. It was a experiment, I guess I should say. Experiment and for my wife and
And
I.
let's not forget, this house, she may not be there very long.
We're trying to do is
You
break.
want somebody to come give a second opinion.
Yeah.
We're breaking the glass ceiling.
Future Mr. Conrad.
That was the whole deal.
Well, I'm just going to throw this out there. I don't think anybody's breached this subject. I mean, and I will. My thing is that the land next door to me. I told Bachman about it, but I think if all the people in this room, including myself, if we all pitched in some truck money, I mean, just some chinkly change, I think we could put a good down payment on the hunting jacket, and we can actually own it.
What are the squatters' rights in Oklahoma?
And we could start it, huh?
What are squatters' rights?
Squatters' rights are the same as Kansas. You can go down and squat right now, although I think the owners come back every once in a while. But there's a lot of land they might not see.
Come
yet.
back.
Come on back.
Bring the cops with you so they can arrest you.
That's
I'll make an
true.
apple pie.
I'm just saying that if we all threw in a little bit, we can own the hunting jacket. We can actually run a business together.
I don't know. I mean,
we thought about it. You thought about it on this.
I do,
and
but
and
none of the
it developed.
The logic part of what you're saying is there, but in this Candyland world that exists out there, that's not how it works anymore.
Oh, they'll buy in.
No, they don't. That's not the point.
Oh,
you could have money. You could have the money.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can say you can have perfect credit. It doesn't matter.
No, that doesn't.
None of that shit matters.
Well,
So
that's what I'm saying.
You get pre-approved, and then say, okay, this house is $20,000 less than a pre-approval. We have the 10% or 20%, whichever you require. Well, we're gonna. You know what? We don't actually. If there's a house that has a floor damage or any roof damage, we can't do it.
That's a dirt floor.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I mean, then what am I approved for? You can't use it on a home.
Well, no. I mean, and I could have told you that. They want you to buy a new house. Like
Right.
they want you
Then
to
but they got to give you
within
more
the last
money.
within the last year. And they have to give you more money, but you have to
That's what they want. They want me to say, hey, if you guys need more money.
You need more cosigners. Here we all are. And we just buy the hunting jacket.
I don't know. I don't think they give a fuck about cosigners
Sure they
or any
do.
of that shit.
We have 100% down right now. We want to buy this.
If you guys put 100% down, then we will do the 30-year mortgage.
Thank you.
What are you talking about?
Well, then
why would I need you? Well, because you guys probably there's fees and stuff, and then our cut, and then somebody actually know what you think.
No, you leave your money in the bank. We'll loan
What?
you
My money.
your money. You leave your money in the bank, and then we'll give you a sweet check for the whole thing. You don't even have to pay the down payment. It's fine.
I'm Quicken?
Huh?
I'm the lender?
No, you're Conrad. You came to me for the money, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll give you all the money.
How?
You just have all the money in the bank account.
But even that don't work. They don't give a fuck about that.
They
don't care.
100%.
They don't care.
You have 450,000 in the bank.
They don't care.
We're gonna cut you a check for 450,000. Boom.
I'm telling you, it's insane what they care and don't care about. So hopefully I'll get my big pile of shit. Hopefully that happens.
I got mine. I got shit farm, man.
That was pre-COVID, man.
I know.
Post-COVID?
When stuff was tougher.
We got Stan Brown on your side?
Oh, well, you've got Stan. I didn't have Stan.
You know how hard it is to buy with Stan?
It ain't hard, but you just roll up with those cowboy legs strutting out of that truck.
Y'all don't want this piece of shit.
Casey knows.
I already sold it.
Yeah.
That is Stan. He already showed it. I already showed it this morning to some other couple. You guys want to make it off? Fuck off, Stan. What the fuck is the goddamn song from Show Me That Smile Again? What's the show called?
Growing Pains.
Thank you, Casey.
Thank the medicine.
Probably won't have the same.
High five.
Robin Thicke's on there.
High five.
See,
We're
didn't
high
even work that
fiving
time.
over here. High five.
No, growing
High
pains
five.
don't work.
High five. High five. High five. You don't get a high five.
Show me that smile.
Show me that smile.
Apparently, our growing pains sounder has left us. That's nice. One more thing.
Now we're just talking share. All that should say is when you're allergic to peanuts and Cher ate a candy bar. That's all it should say. Be a better meme. I fixed it.
I'm gonna get this to fucking work.
There's so much you wanted to talk about.
This is the most important thing right now.
I know.
Got each other. We got the world spinning right. Show me that smile again. Show me that smile. Don't waste another minute on your
What were you going to say?
Nothing. I was just saying there's so much.
Show me that smile again. Show me that smile.
I do have a lot of stuff on the list, but
you know, I mean, you have. I just feels like that you got into, you know, the memes, you know, or the little deals.
What are you talking about?
Well, the wheelchairs.
Blind people don't need emojis, man. I'll die on that hill.
Now we need emojis to
mock the blind.
not
Describe
mock them.
Or my new blind friend's coming over.
Yeah.
How will I know it's him? Oh, the one with the stick. Okay.
Yeah. How's your new boyfriend? Boom.
Blind.
I'm going into
Your
this
new
blind.
boyfriend must be blind.
Kinda.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, that's still to make fun of blind people.
That's not making fun of blind people. If my new boyfriend is blind, I didn't have to type. All I had to do was push one button. Boop.
You would never date a blind guy.
Of course I would. Take
What
that
do you want
back.
me to talk about, bud? There's things I keep under the shelf. There's things.
What do you got under the shelf?
The only
There's
way
big
you get
surprises on the shelf. But those are shelf surprises.
Elf on the shelf?
Those are shelf surprises.
No, I'm just saying that you took a picture on Fagger Street. Oh, you're going to save that. Sorry. All right.
That's for the paying people.
Okay,
They want to hear
alright.
our take
Fine.
on Down on Fagger. They got to pay for it. That's coming up momentarily.
I did get a good text from Mojo this morning or today. Not too long ago.
Eggplant, green gun, green gun.
No,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Wait,
Number
wait.
8 equals.
It says,
D.
Ireland's president, which I didn't know Ireland had a president.
I think it's a woman, actually.
Ireland's president looks like Danny DeVito playing Bernie Sanders.
Wow, that does look like.
Really does. Kind of does.
Jumanji.
Yeah, right. See,
he's doing a great job.
Did you even know that? I didn't know that Ireland had a president.
Potato imports are up.
Thank God. Got a nice tie. I think it's a lobster. He's got a lobster in his tie.
Still out in the streets picking up coals, Angela's ashes. Got the potato. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have ever went down the fucking dream home search in
It's just so
Davenport.
funny to watch you write a list of stuff.
Yeah.
that I never know what's on it. You write this list and you're very going to the list. And you gave me emojis, man.
That's on the list.
I know it's on the list, but what else is on the list?
Well, there's
stuff for the paying show. I get that, but we might get to what will we might get to in the paying show? That's my question.
Well, I got a deal with mixing sauces. Something I want to talk about.
You're mixing. What do you mean? What do you mean mixing sauces?
We got the Descendants pilot episode.
I do like that.
We got the news with Skin Man on Hunter Biden's laptop.
For sure, got that.
I have the most Skin Man news of the day. A new segment.
Wow! All right.
Funny one. Canine officer and dog die on the same day.
Oh.
Murder suicide? Question mark. I added that part.
Okay, that could be.
Who did what?
I do have a story about the dogs though. I was watching a ghost story. I'll throw it out there. I told you. I think I told you this. I was watching a ghost story.
Well, every story you say starts with I was watching a ghost story.
I know, but my wife likes the ghost stories and the aliens so bad. She likes those stories. So I walk in, and then there's this ghost story, and there's something about an Irish witch, which I didn't know that was a thing, died in the 1800s, and they said that she was buried under the tree, right? And so I told Conrad I got to laughing so bad, so they called in some.
It's
They call in some body dogs, man, the
show
cadaver
ever.
dogs,
Yeah.
to search for something that's been dead for
Fucking
since
400
the 1800s,
years.
right? And so I'm laughing my ass off, and they didn't just bring one; they brought like 3 dogs.
Well, you gotta have 3 dogs if you're searching for a
Fuck,
200-year-old witch.
It's a whole
I'm
pack.
just saying. If you're searching for a dead body, you can't be searching for a dead body that's been dead for 200 years. That's planted under a tree, guy.
Or did they give it something to smell though? First of hers.
Yeah,
Well,
because that's around.
Well,
I
maybe
don't-
she had like a handkerchief or something.
No,
Potato.
Hey, man.
Potato lasted.
I see. I knew. That's why I didn't.
I did forget something.
Huh.
I can't say it now. It should be the bonus show.
What?
It's the era of Sushi Conrad.
Oh, that's true. That's a whole nother story.
There's a new Conrad in town.
Yeah, you can't walk.
And his
down.
name is Sushi Conrad.
You can't walk down that aisle, man. That's the truth. There's a story behind that one.
You find some sushis?
The era of Sushi
Ooh.
He
Conrad
don't have
has
to cook.
begun.
Yes, he's in on it.
5 years after the death of Prince, Sushi Conrad emerged
Yep.
to save Minneapolis and the world.
It's gonna happen.
And there's a new town in Missouri that I think might be my next home.
Hannibal.
St. Louis.
No, I don't know the name of it. I should figure that out if I'm going to live there.
Joplin.
Okay. That's good enough for the freebie people, right? These people don't deserve much of a show.
Show me your smile, man.
I mean, if they're going to pay for it.
Show me that smile again. Show me that smile. Don't waste.
Thanks for watching. Even if you're not going to watch the next hour, we appreciate you being here on the first one. When I say appreciate, I mean not really. And then on the second hour, we're actually going to try to entertain you. So if you want to pay $2.99 on patreon.com/those guys from Wichita, that's
do.
easy.
Please,
It's easy.
please
It's
do.
$2.99.
Very
We have a
easy.
new patron that we had to celebrate at the beginning of the show.
That'll be on the pay show.
So
Yeah.
TJ, we're looking forward to talking to you here in a couple of minutes on the pay only show.
TJ Hooker.
As you know, if you do subscribe, you get the live feed on the Patreon. So subscribe now and listen to TJ's Radio Talk Ups coming soon. And let's see, is there a carp in your tub? Yeah, I think so, because there's one in mine.
Sometimes you need to
My
get away
tub's
from
on
the kids
Verbo.
for grown-up time. Or get away from the grown-ups for kid time.
Yeah.
A carp is a fish that will eat
Don't let your meatloaf, everybody.
anything just as long as that thing is edible.
Edible.
Even eat things such as dirt, mud, and trash, and it thinks that these things taste incredible. A carp is a fish that will eat anything, and by now you must know